Welcome. This presentation was given to our senior class as part of their senior guidance lesson, and it focuses on the college application process and the steps needed for students to reach their goal of attending their college or university of choice. The first thing we want to encourage our students to do is find the right fit. We want to make sure our students are not focusing on only one factor, but looking at many factors that could impact whether or not the college or university they are looking into is the right fit for them. That could include academic fit, the type of school it is, whether it's 2-year, 4-year, private or public, the size of school and number of students that attend, where it's located, as well as many other factors. And so we encourage our students to look into all these factors when trying to make the right choice. For students planning to attend or considering attending a community college or junior college, it's important to know your different options there, as there are many. Students may have the opportunity to earn a certification in a specific career field. This is not the equivalent to a degree, however, may allow them to work in the field that they hope to work in down the road. Students may also attend for 2 or more years to earn their associate's degree, or they may attend for a year or two with hopes of transferring to a 4-year college or university. Advantages to starting at a community college or junior college may include the location. It may be closer to home and easier to get to. Class sizes may be smaller than what's experienced, especially at large public universities. There may be special programs a student is interested in that are available, leading to certain certifications. For students who struggled while in high school, it could be an opportunity for them to clean up their GPA to give them a fresh start. It's typically much less expensive and gives the student time if they're still trying to figure out what their next steps may be. As I mentioned, that a junior college or community college can be quite a bit less expensive. Here are some examples of cost for different colleges and universities. You can see that the 2-year college may average a little over $3,000 a year for tuition and fees, while attending a 4-year private university may average closer to $30,000, and for some even more than that. So depending on financial aid packages and money awarded to students, the 2-year college can be a great opportunity. We also want to make sure our students are aware of the admission process and different opportunities available there. The first type of admission that most students will be accepted under is called automatic admission. Automatic admission can be one of two things. It can be that a student graduates in the top 10% of their class here at Chisholm Trail and applies to a public institution in Texas. Those universities are required to accept the students based on legislation in the state of Texas. There's only one exception to that rule, and that is the University of Texas at Austin, which does have a lower percentage due to the number of students who apply. We also have a partnership with the University of North Texas called the Eagle Advantage Program, which allows students in the top 20% to qualify for automatic admission. Students who don't meet the automatic admission requirement may get admitted through the academic admission process. This is what many people are accustomed to when they look at their high school GPA and rank in comparison to their SAT or ACT scores. And based on those two factors, as long as the student has met specific benchmarks, they are admitted into the institution. The last way students may be admitted is through admission review committee. This is a more holistic review where the college or university looks at many factors, not just the academic factors, to get a more well-rounded view of the student to identify if they would be a good fit for their college or university. It's also important to be aware of different applications. Most students apply through regular application. However, there are two others, early action and early decision. The most important thing to be aware of here is that while both of them offer the opportunity for the student to hear back from the university sooner than they would otherwise to find out if they've been accepted, early decision is a binding agreement between the student and the university, and the university can hold the student to that decision and prevent them from applying to another school. Students may only apply early decision to one university. However, they may apply early action to multiple. So it's important you understand which application type you are applying under. Make sure you understand all the factors that apply to that type. College application requirements require more than just an application. Know that sometimes there is a fee associated with college applications. If a student qualifies, they can get a fee waiver for some of these application fees. They can come to the counseling center to get more information regarding fee waivers. Students should also send their SAT and ACT scores directly to the university or college. As a high school, we cannot send those scores for them, so they must log into either their College Board or ACT student account and submit the scores from there. Colleges and universities will also require an official high school transcript. This can be sent using parchment, and a link can be found on our counseling website. Lastly, recommendation letters. It's important to note that not all schools require this. So you want to be sure your school needs it, and then give those you ask to complete the recommendation letter plenty of time to get it done and submitted. Our counseling department recommends that you give at least 2 weeks before the recommendation letter is due. It's also important to know that there are more things to do once you've submitted your application. There are other deadlines, including housing deadlines, scholarship and financial aid deadlines, and sometimes even more. So you want to be aware of your college's website, keep up with your emails to make sure you're not missing any important deadlines. You also want to make sure that you're taking any tests necessary to get into your school, including the SAT, ACT, and TSI if necessary. Once again, there are fee waivers available for the SAT and ACT, so we encourage students to stop by the College and Career Center if you think you may be that might be available to you. In getting ready to apply, we encourage students applying to colleges and universities in the state of Texas to begin with the Apply Texas website at www.applytexas.org. This is a great place to complete one application and be able to apply to multiple schools. If your school is not found on the Apply Texas website, we encourage you to check out the Common App website. And then lastly, if you cannot find anything at those two, go to the university's website and look for how to apply to their school. I mentioned previously sending your transcript to a college or university. This is done through parchment. There's a link on our CTHS counseling website to this page. There is a small fee for all official transcripts that will be sent. However, students may qualify for a fee waiver. You want to be sure to request your transcript prior to any deadlines, and know that when school is closed, these requests are not processed. So on holidays or non-working days, we are not processing transcript requests. You can check your parchment account to verify when it was sent and when your college or university received that request. Once you have completed your application process, as I mentioned before, keep an eye on your personal email. Look for opportunities for scholarships to apply to. Look for other documents that may be missing from your file that need to be sent, and make sure you get those done as soon as possible. Be sure to contact your university or college and let them know if you plan to accept or decline your admissions offer. And then, once your senior year is complete, you will want to send a final transcript to the university showing that you are a Chisholm Trail graduate. Some additional information as you continue your search for the right college fit for you. Our Super Saturday event, October 12th, from 9 to noon at the Hollenstein Career and Tech Center. We have our College and Career Center open during lunch Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays to help students and guiding them through these processes. And then we want to encourage students to check out our counseling webpage frequently for updated information there. We hope that all this information is helpful in making your senior year a success.